Hello, I'm Muz, and today we are going to look at OnePlus 5T. Is it worthy for your money or not? Our review is a bit different. We will give a score to each category, such as build quality, hardware, software, display, cameras, features, battery life and charging speed, and lastly company's goodwill. After scoring each category, we will look at our pre-made chart, either it is a good deal or not. So let's get started with the build quality. It is made from anodized aluminium, which is harder to scratch and less prone to fingerprints. It feels premium, looks good, but a little bit slippery. And yeah, if you do drop your phone, there is a 90% chance of its survival. So it is really good phone, except that camera bump. It is a big bump and it does not sit flat on a table. So yeah, that's need to be addressed. Due to that camera bump, it scores 9 out of 10. Just one shy to be a perfect build. Now let's talk about the hardware this phone has. It is supporting a Snapdragon 835, which is overclocked to 2.45 GHz. Yes, it is beast. Adreno 540 GPU with 6 or 8 gigs of DDR4X RAM. Dual lane 64 or 128 gigabytes of storage, which is similar to ultra fast storage 2.1 which Samsung introduced a little while ago. Bluetooth 5.0, amazing thing to have. Fingerprint sensor, front facing camera and a dual rear facing camera with 3300 mAh battery. So it is good, it is obviously good. And I must say it just scores perfectly with the 2017 standard. So that's why it just gets a 10 out of 10. Now let's talk about that display. Oh boy, 6-inch AMOLED panel, looks beautiful, less bezels, 18:9 aspect ratio, 1080 by 2160, still full HD plus, no quad HD there. I guess it's a win-win situation. You get a battery life for a less impressive display, but by no means it's a bad. It's amazing, it's beautiful. If you do not compare it side by side with the Samsung's panel, I can bet you cannot tell a difference because it is so good. Gorilla Glass 5, it just gets 8 out of 10. I must say it's a good score. It's a good score for a phone in 2017 for a display. Now let's talk about the software. It comes with Oxygen OS, which is clean, no bloatware, and does update soon. So it's good. Comes with Android 7.1.1 Nougat and will soon update to Android Oreo. It is just one shy from being the perfect. It gets 9 out of 10 because the crown is already on the head of Google's own Pixel lineup. So yeah, you can predict that. Now let's talk about the cameras. Front-facing camera is good. It is of 16 megapixel, no any gimmick, no portrait mode. It does shoot a video in full HD, but no EIS, no OIS, so it's just good. It is normally good. But that rear facing camera though comes with 16 and 20 megapixel sensors with f1.7 aperture. That's good. There were some photos which were really good in dark lit situations. So yeah. And in theory or in paper, the secondary camera is a smarter camera which will merge its pixels to capture more light and reduce noise in low light situation. But up till now, it is not comparable to the Pixel's own camera, which is just great through their AI technology. So yeah, camera is good, but it will just get 7 out of 10. And there are very good cameras in the market, to be honest. Now let's talk about the features. It comes with fingerprint sensor, good to have that. Headphone jack, amazing thing to have in 2017 if you know. But there is no memory card slot and that sucks. But there is something good. The facial recognition sensor, it's a facial recognition camera. It uses the front-facing camera to just recognize your face, and it is scary, amazingly quick. It is just weird to say that it is better and best in its business. Still, there is no proof of fooling it, but it is not as secure as the Apple's facial recognition. So yeah, I must say use fingerprint for your payment, and they just force you to do. You know what sucks in 2017 to not have on a phone? The water resistance. Yeah, it is just now a trend to have an IP rating, and OnePlus does not have it. So yeah, it hurts because every phone and now just comes with some sort of rating. Just don't give it a 6.8 IP68, but still just try to. Due to no memory card slot or water resistance whatsoever, it gets 6 out of 10. Yeah, it is pretty good to have in 2017, I guess. Now let's talk about the battery life. Yes, it is good. 5 to 7 hours of screen on time, and that charging speed though, the dash charger, the 20 watt hour power brick. Oh my god, 0 to 60 in half an hour. Just it is proven. There's nothing to say. I must say it is just a perfect 10 for 2017 to have, because yeah, the battery life isn't good as the Razer phones, which has a 4000 milliamp hour battery, but I must say the charging speed alone is just so amazing. 0 to 60 in half an hour. Come on, mind blown. Now let's talk about the company's reputation or goodwill. Yeah, it started 3.5 years ago with ONEPLUS One. Is doing great job. Pop-up events are strong, community is strong, phones ages well, to be honest. Just see my OnePlus One phone review after 3.5 years. It is doing great. People are willing to buy and look forward to buy OnePlus products, which is good. But it's just less recognized worldwide. They need to launch their devices to more countries, basically. Let's make it 6 out of 10, because it is not like the major brands Apple and Samsung. They are just giant in this industry. And why does company's reputation and goodwill matters? Because third-party manufacturers look forward to the biggest companies. Just look how many accessories are there for Apple and Samsung's phone, but hardly you will get for a OnePlus company. So yeah, it does matter, and also helps in resale value too. And by adding all, you will get 65. And yeah, you can see at a pre-made chart, it is a great deal in $500 because it's worth $600 to be honest. You will say, why shall I buy OnePlus 5T? I can go with essential phone. Then stay tuned. The next review is coming soon, and I will let you know why you shall not spend your money on the essential phone, because there is a news out there. You will see soon. So yeah, it was a review of OnePlus 5T, and believe me, you are not going to be disappointed. It's a good phone in a best price, I guess. So yeah, do let me know what you want to see next. Subscribe for more, press that bell icon to get notified earlier than others obviously. And just stay tuned. Thank you, goodbye, see ya.